Just beginning. It's over. It's over now. Just gonna say it one more time in case you didn't hear me the first time. I don't fear the reaper. I don't fear when my pets have died or my relatives, because I don't believe that death is the end. And one time I gave an address at what they call it, the eulogy. I gave a eulogy at my best friend from high school's funeral. It was in Huntington, Alabama, and when his mom was cleaning out his garage, he had a bunch of paintings in there. She said these wren, you know, the bird known as the wren, these wrens came in and started circling around her early morning of his funeral, and I hadn't finished the last part of the eulogy, so that became that's how I ended my eulogy. It was talking about those wrens that came to visit his mother that morning. And I talked to the pastor at the church where the funeral was, and told him the night before that I was talking to his brother, and we, for whatever reason, we're talking about shooting stars, and we looked up, and 2 shooting stars went by up above in middle of nowhere, Huntsville, Alabama. And I said, there's not supposed to be a meteor shower right now. You think that was Sean? He said, yeah. He was like, I've never seen a meteor out here before in my life. He'd been there for like 6 or 7 years, I think. And he said, never saw a meteor. And I just at that moment we were talking about him and looked up, we saw a meteor. And so I mentioned that in my eulogy for Sean. Anyway, when I talked, hey Amanda, thank you for the follow. When I talked to the pastor about it, he said, yeah, in the quietest moments, Sean, probably in the most quiet, intimate moments is when Sean might reveal himself. And it could be in the form of a meteor, or it could be a wren circling and singing around his mother that morning before the funeral, you know. Hey, thank you for the heart. Thank you for joining my team, Amanda. I heart you too. One time, fast forward about a year later, it's beautiful how our loved ones or closest friends or past can still communicate with us. Agreed. Agreed, Samantha. Could someone pin that comment, please? Victoria? My hands are kind of full right now. Can you pin Samantha's comment, please? I think that's pretty much the gist of what I'm going for. Thank you very much. Believe that, Ray Ray says. I'm certain I've had that happen in intimate, quiet moments. Yes. So about a year after that, I was driving. I had done a Joan of Arc painting that a friend from high school bought in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So I took the painting on a train ride from Philadelphia's 30th Street station to Amish country in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, to deliver and hang this painting of Joan of Arc to a friend from high school. Actually, her mom taught English at my high school, and she said she would give me a ride back to Philadelphia the next day, and I wouldn't have to go back to. I like the train ride, but yeah, so I took the ride back, and as she was giving me a ride back to my brother's house in Philadelphia, she started talking about how this house that she grew up in Lancaster was haunted, and her and her mother had experienced some ghost activity in this house. And I started telling her about Sean and the shooting star and the wren activity the morning of his funeral, and after I gave the eulogy and we had done the whole thing, and I walked outside, all of a sudden there was like 50 to 100 birds just like swarming around a handful of trees at this church, all singing. And I thought maybe, well, that was Sean too. You know, he was an artist and a singer, you know. And when this girl was giving me a ride back to Philadelphia, I started telling her about those things. And I'm not kidding, broad daylight, 3 in the afternoon, on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, a giant shooting star went flying across the highway, like in the distance. A daytime, it looked like Halley's Comet going across the sky, right in our field of vision, right down the center of the highway, but like miles away. And we just looked at each other, and it was, what do you do? It was like, we talked him up. I said, we talked him up. That was Sean.
Bop shadoo-wah, bop bop shadoo-wah, bop shadoo-wah, bop bop shadoo-wah. It's over. It's over. It's over now. It's just beginning. It's over. It's over now. It's over. It's over. It's over now. It's just beginning. It's over.